guys, I'm Adrienne.
I'm Carl.
And we're Adventures of Carly-Ann. So today we wanted to go over one of the backpacks we were looking into. We're trying to find the perfect travel photographer bag right now. And we thought we'd give the Mountainsmith Chris Burkard a go. Our first impression is that it's just big.
It's huge, but it's all around a really nice backpack. Like, we kind of wish it wasn't so bulky, because we do really like it. It's just way too big. Like, if Adrienne were to wear this, it would look like it's wearing her, and if it was on me, it looks like I'm going to school.
So it is a 40-liter backpack, which is what we kind of thought might be the ideal size for backpacking and also just traveling, and also maybe an everyday bag, but it ends up being too heavy, like just empty, not even with any of the photo boxes. It's a pretty hefty bag. So this is with nothing in it.
Except for like the photo case where you store all your camera gear and stuff, but yeah.
My bad. So there is something in it. But either way, it's heavy. Even when we pulled it out of the box, it was surprising. So I would say that one great thing is that for its weight, it is really ruggedized. You have these like awesome outdoor weatherproof zippers, which you don't find on that many other backpacks. And you have these super big side pockets, which is one of Carl's biggest.
Huge. Just because it's like, you know, I like to bring around my 32 ounces hydro flask. So, and it fits. And most backpacks don't even have this slot. It'll fit like a dinky 8-ounce thing. And if you're extremely thirsty, it fits a growler. Yes.
Yeah, so definitely you'll know that any tripod will fit on the sides if you have to make it work. Another thing is that it actually does come with a hydration integration pocket and everything, so the straws can come out through here. But one thing we did notice is that the hydration sleeve goes inside of the backpack.
Yeah, like where it's next to all of your things that are like your...
Yeah, it's basically in the same pocket as your gear would be, even though the gear would be probably in a box. But what we did notice is that a great switch would actually be for the laptop sleeve, which is on the outside right here. If they swapped the laptop sleeve and the hydration pouch, because then you could ideally have all your protected things on the inside and then have the hydration pack on the outside, just in case there's any leakage.
Mountainsmith. Do it.
Yeah, another great thing that we really like about this bag is that there's just tons and tons of organization, and it expands like to so much room. So even though it's kind of a bulky, rigid bag, it does give you quite a bit of flexibility in what you might want to put in here or what you can fit, even including all the way through the top. Which we've noticed this is a big thing for a lot of backpacks right now, as you basically have like an extra liter or so of space on the top. But with that extra space, we also don't really know what's going on with the top of the lid.
Yeah, this flap kind of confuses me. Maybe someone can chime in on this, but the buckle for it, it's just a little hook loop kind of system, and it never feels like it's perfectly closed or correctly closed. So being such a good, like, it seems like a weatherproof like backpack. It's got its own rain shell like down here, but this I don't get this.
It kind of hangs even just like this.
Yeah.
So even if you cinch, which we have here, you know, all the way to the very top, so it's as low as it'll go. I mean, I guess you could hook it all the way to the bottom one, but that kind of probably wouldn't look very good.
Yeah.
But you'll just see that it's loose here, and it just kind of, even if you do the whole, you know, cinching of both inner pockets, it feels like you're just going to allow something to come in at some point. Another kind of fault I have with this design is that it's basically not on-the-go accessible. So when we're thinking about we're going to walk around, you know, you want to grab a shot, you didn't have your camera ready, you actually, even though this is designed to stand tall on its own, you would probably not really access it from the top that often. Because most of it comes through here. So especially if you have the photo boxes, you actually have to open it up in order to get to the boxes, to get to your camera. So you'll see if you get the big one, you have to pretty much access it from the side pouch.
Unzip the main compartment, unzip
And unzip
this guy.
So you really have to.
And there goes the animal that you were just trying to shoot.
Yeah, so it really seems like this is a backpack you have to set down and then set up everything, which is fine if you're, probably like a landscape photographer, or you kind of know where you're going and what you need. But if you're sort of being a tourist and you're walking around the city and you just want to like pull out your camera, you're gonna have to set it up in a different way. We did read some reviews about people like leaving their camera in this top lid pouch. But there was some awkwardness with that, and also I don't actually really like the idea of like hanging something in front of me, because it would just be like a bib and then a big thing on my back. So that didn't really work for me personally.
Yeah. I don't know, my only negative is that it's pretty big.
Yeah.
And it's not really accessible for like on the go stuff. So, I mean, to be honest, this bag is really like, I don't know, it's one of the best bags I've seen. It's just not for us in terms of size, and we really need that on the go kind of kit. So what's cool is though, they kind of, I didn't know this, maybe I didn't read the product page very well, but it comes with a pretty cool fanny pack thing if you guys are into that. And what's cool is I believe you can take these off and you can attach it to your straps on the hip, so you got even more pockets. Like, this bag's awesome. Don't get us wrong, like, it's just so big.
Yeah, it really is. The other thing, I guess, would just be that it's probably a little too over-designed for like the everyday photographers. So especially if you're switching to the mirrorless setup and you only have like one or two lenses, this is probably overkill. But if you're really carrying a lot of different lenses, you have a really big camera setup, it's probably a good bag to have. And I definitely feel like this backpack would last you, through everything. So yeah, it's a great bag, just not the one for us.
Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, like the page. I guess everyone's supposed to do that. I don't know why I'm doing this, but thanks for stopping by, and hopefully we've got more reviews coming to you soon.
Thanks, guys.
Bye. The materials, like...
Oh my god, there's a spider under my jacket. No, boo! Oh my god, wait, it's... Oh my god, lift your arm. Oh shit, where is it? Oh my god, I'm not shitting you. There was a spider walking up your arm.